HyperX promotion that we need to do as well while we're at it. Anyone else want to sell anything real quick? I hear that Viagra does really good things for men. So,
I love the smell of cocaine.
Okay, well no, you can't say that. That's not good. We do not endorse cocaine on the stream.
We can't do it.
No, we don't. No. We do not endorse cocaine on the stream. By the way, the new poll is up. Get in there quickly. It's almost done.
People smell dandelions, mate. Just saying.
Yeah, dandelions are okay. I didn't turn. Oh, she turned down your loving. Yeah, mate. But to be fair, like, you're a walking orgasm of doom. Like, it was a little bit of an issue.
Hey, me.
No, not you, mate.
With my new character, you might have more luck.
To be fair, her new character is a whore. So, you know, like...
What the fuck? She is not!
I was going to say, which one? This one?
She's
or
a
the one from
redhead!
the Weekender?
Oh, the one from the weekend was also a whore, yes.
Oh.
No, she wasn't. She is fun-loving.
I don't know. I walked into a room, took my clothes off, and we fucked. So, you know, I feel like...
That's because I was going to talk to you. You took your clothes off, and it distracted me. So, of course, we were going to fuck. But anyway...
It's going to be big. Bastards. Get in on the face palms. It's going to be big tonight. It's definitely going to be big tonight. Right, anyway. Namaste, people. I would very much like to do the intro. Make sure we get ourselves started in the right way. Give me 2 seconds while we get this fucking right. The music.
Actually, I know what I'm doing right now.
You don't need to do anything. You just need to listen.
We don't either.
Oh, fuck off. I managed to move my whole setup. There we go.
Okay.
Deep breaths, everybody. Here we go.
Deep breasts.
Big breasts, not deep breasts. That one fucking counts. I don't care.
That means stare at Gambo.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm good. We're gonna keep going. Where we left off last week. Yeah, I'm trying to rename my play after the cock drawing. Right, so where we left off last week, guys, in all seriousness, the party travelled to Hartham, well, the outskirts of Hartham, and you went into the guild hall of none other than Kai Longsong, the renowned bard and former party member of a group without a name, to be fair, but better than the People's Champs, nameless, regardless. So anyway, as the party went forward, discovered that the night's song had been ransacked, people themselves had been murdered. The last surviving member, Kai Longsong, sitting against a wrecked table, bleeding out from a wound that you couldn't heal, and you tried numerous magical ways to do so, and even Rosie, using her new crystalline energy, did everything she could to try and stem the tide, and you stitched this wound with crystalline magic. And it was almost enough until these two shadowing creatures arrived and you engaged in combat with them. The party fought vigorously and strongly against the tide of the enemy, and in doing so, one of these enemies dove into Kai's gaping wound. You tried to exorcise this demon, thinking that this was some kind of corporeal takeover of a body, and it didn't work. But you were lucky. The actual protection you provided to Kai gave him the ability to survive numerous rounds and not explode from the creature within that was trying to actually come through him from another corporeal realm. You managed to exorcise the beast another way than giving Kai a cesarean. You cut him open and burst out the beast from within. You had a moment's hesitation before everybody blasted the thing into fucking oblivion numerous times. And then the conversation was had with Kai about Merlin, about his party, about the things that had befallen him. You tried to convince Kai to come with you and head back to Morinwatch to get away from Meldor, who had basically scuppered everything he was trying to do to make to make right to attack the Arinroth. Saundal offered an ability to confuse the king and make him believe that Kai was lost, that he was dead. But Kai didn't want this. Kai was very clear and succinct in his idea that he will make Meldor see him as a friend again, somehow. Even with his stump hand, he looked before you and said, listen, I have a skiff. I can get you to Hartcaster. You can get there, catch a boat, and get to Morinwatch. You convinced him as a group. Come with you. He agreed to come on the boat. He agreed to take you and wait on the skiff outside Morinwatch. Not Morinwatch, what the fuck am I talking about? Outside Hartcaster, excuse me. And he got you to Hartcaster, and at the edge of the city, in the middle of the night, in the pouring rain, we start our session. Where is my rain? Is my rain? That's wind. I know you guys can't see yet. Bear with.
I was going to say the notification saying that my thing doesn't support it.
Thing doesn't support what? Are you what browser are you using?
Chrome.
No, it should
It's
be
going to
fine.
be black for me. If it's going to be black, then fine.
It will be black for you for now.
I'll let you know until otherwise.
Quick question. So, if I remember from the previous campaign, it was several days journey on boat
From Hartham?
Hartham to Hartcaster.
Oh yeah.
So
It would have taken
William.
We would have had.
William was the other one.
Yeah, thank you.
Because I can actually see the old tokens on the map.
Oh really?
Yeah, I'm looking through Sin.
Fuck. I didn't realise they were still here.
I'm looking
Oh,
through
yeah.
somebody else. Yeah, definitely not Jathuni.
Huh. That is actually the old party.
Oh.
Thing is, I was just updating the health on it as well, just without thinking.
Oh, and just for record's sake, DM,
Yes, sir.
while we were on the boat headed to Hartcaster, not Hart, is that right? Yeah.
Yeah, Hartcaster.
Rosie would have taken that box that she made for the black crystal, and she would have essentially weighed it down with whatever they had scrap on the boat and tossed it overboard.
Oh shit, you just get rid of it.
Yeah, she's letting it sink to the bottom.
Fair enough. Okay, everybody got vision apart from...
Yeah.
Alright, and then there will only be Gambo who won't have vision.
I have no
shall-
vision.
I know, I'm going to supply you with vision in a second.
I do not have vision. Wait, let me see something.
Make sure it works, to be fair.
I do not have vision for my character. Jathuni is there, but I have vision from this guy down here.
Really? I don't even see Jathuni.
Right.
He's there.
I see Rosie, Boris, and Sorndal, and me.
But I
Yeah.
have visibility from this guy.
Yeah, I can see Jithuni.
Unless she's hiding under Rosie.
No.
She might...
No, I'm just north of Rosie.
I can't see it.
Hold on.
Have you got
just
no...
gonna
You might be in a wall, though. So Jathuni's in a wall. There you go. There's Rosie. I put you on the land. There you go.
Okay, but I can still see from this guy down here too.
Oh, for fuck's sake, fuck off.
Actually, no, yeah.
Quickly
Right.
switching out some spells.
9,
I thought I'd already put the characters in. I'm so sorry, guys. I thought I'd already done this. And it was probably because I saw your other character's vision. I was like, oh yeah, there they are. But nope, that's the wrong ones.
And I'm meant to.
You should be able to see now, Gambo. Who's that? Who's
I don't
moving
think
that?
I don't think that's an official spell.
I ain't moving that. But I can see something. Oh, that's fucking.
Right.
Yeah, I see
Chithuni,
something. The whole
Chithuni,
my
can you
thing's
see for
moving.
your character?
Yes.
All right. Rosie, can you see? Not Rosie, sorry. Aveline.
Yes.
Can you see for your character?
Yep.
Okay. And I deleted whoever was moving that other
What
character.
sort of thing?
Yeah. Your thing is here, Gambo.
So I'm viewing your view, right?
That's your view, mate. You can see that. No one else can see that. Well, they can see it,
Oh.
but it gives you view and no one else can view. Right. So,
Rambo the burning bush again.
Gambo's the burning bush, yes. So, as you land,
Yeah. I'd clap.
I definitely.
We're streaming.
Yeah, mate, we're live.
Oh.
We're live now, mate.
Always get checked.
Right. I'm not counting that for all of you. You guys can get fucked. You guys need to control yourselves. Grow up. Mature. So, look at you. Look at you fuckers, all lost it. Right. So, as you make dock in the middle of the night in the rain, you look around you and you are on the dock of Hartham. The normal... You guys don't know, do you? To describe the city, the large forges that are normally lit and ablaze to build the armors and the weapons of the city for the dwarven armies, there is nothing lit. The normal bright night skies of the furnaces is out. It is dark here. The amount of people that you see walking around are... It's just too hype for right now. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's just too much drum for me. The amount of people that you see walking around are far less than you would expect for a large, bustling city of Artham. The city's dwarven guard that is world renowned with their purple capes and gold-like armor are nowhere to be seen.
Sorry, Hartham or Hartcaster?
Hartcaster. If I said Hartham, I apologize. I meant Hartcaster. This is Meldor's city. And in Meldor's rage, you look about you and you recognize really quickly that whatever befell this city upon the death of Targar Nerith has dramatically affected the shape of what's happening in this city right now.
And it's what sort of time did you say?
It's night, dark night. Because you need to get Kai in.
Yeah. Oh, I thought he was going to wait for us on the skiff.
He did, but he took you in, and now he's going back out.
Right. Okay.
Because otherwise you'd have had to swim to shore.
Yeah. No. Got you.
Yeah.
Um.
Would have had to be pulled along by dolphins.
Yeah, though you could have done it, you could have summoned dolphins more than likely now, couldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Or, two of us could have shifted.
So, should we find the dockmaster and see whether there's any ships sailing, or that we can hire that can make the journey, or find somewhere to stay for the night and do it in the morning?
I don't see anyone around. It's awful. Awful dark. Probably sleeping.
On the dock itself, it seems completely barren. And you see Kai, as you do so, pushing himself away from the dock slowly, hood up, his loot in his hand, and just trying to make his way safely away without being spotted. You see on the edge of the dock, on the furthest points, these two large towers with what looks to be a minuscule lighthouse, kind of like a swinging light that's kind of beaming out to the waters. Not very far, not super powerful, nothing that serious. Almost like a, by the way, there's land.
Yeah. I'm no fan of staying in the city overnight, but you guys know more about these places than I do, so I'll follow you guys.
I'm sort of like just having a look around the dock as we're going along, looking around for any street urchins or dock workers or anyone that I could maybe speak to find out whether there's any ships due to sail or where we can find lodgings for the night.
You look around you, and there are a few people out and about. Feel free to, if you want to make your way around the map, guys, you can. If you don't want to, you want to just sit there for now, that's fine. I can take you from place to place if that's going to be easier for you. But the map is live for you. There is access to most things. If you want to open a door, you do have to let me know, because some doors aren't open. Long story short.
Okay.
You see, as you come around the corner, there's a guy. He's got a fishing rod and a little like sack and a net. In the rain, he kind of like wipes his brow. Excuse me, sir. Where is it you've come from?
We just got into town. We're just looking for passage.
On what boat did you make that voyage?
To be honest, I don't know the name of the boat. We just managed to.
You don't seem to have a way with words. He turns to you, Jathuni. Madam Dwarf, maybe you know what boat you came in on?
I have no idea. I didn't read the name of it. We were in a hurry. We took the first available boat, and here we are.
And the man looks at you. Okay. Hopefully your boat isn't too big to disturb the fish. This is my time for good fishing.
Would you know where we can? Is there someone that we can speak to about finding passage onwards, or can you recommend an inn that nearby?
He points to the building just below you. Dockmaster's normally shacked up in there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So
comes on past you, set up on.
Is that a door there?
Give me 2 seconds. Let me just check my dynamic lighting. Dude.
Just knock on the door and.
The door. Well, one of the doors was already open.
All right. Okay.
So feel free to walk on in. And when you're in there, there's a guy carrying what looks like I may just carrying a stick with 2 buckets, and in the corner, writing in his docket, seems to be a elderly dwarven male with a very, very short kept beard, a turned up moustache that just curls that little bit like he's trying to get a good curl. And he sits at his desk writing on his docket.
I head over. Is that, excuse me, good sir. I appreciate it's late in the day, and
Well, the day's almost done.
just wondering, is there any ships that can make the passage to Bodenwell, that are setting sail?
Most ships that do set sail from here, sir, they can. They travel the waters fairly freely and fairly easily. I have to say that it is almost end of the ferrying season as the winter is coming, and we would like, how can I put this? The water around here freezes, and it just becomes a little bit more difficult to travel. Some might say. So the prices are, varying. But there is one ship still in dock.
And they are due to set sail when?
Well, on my docket it says they're here for another 2 weeks. But I guess if you elicit services from the captain, it could expedite the service, I guess.
Thank you. Where would I inquire?
Well, if you head to the larger moorings to the south, there is a singular large galley there. He takes a moment. Captain Berdou is his name. Very nice fellow.
Thank you very much. I don't suppose you could recommend an inn or somewhere to stay for the night?
I can recommend many an inn, I guess. You have the Honeysuckle. That's a very, very sweet place to stay. My fucking cameras have all died. How they just stop dying? That'd be great. See if they come back. They haven't. Great. Good job, cameras. 2 seconds before I forget. Hell, hell, come on, fucking, come on, fucking. Oh, yeah.
He's starting to rave.
Yeah, I know my
Yep.
camera's frozen. I'm trying to. That's the last one I'll fix. Pretty me can be
All good
lost.
now. Yep, all good.
It wasn't you. It's not you, by the way. It's me. It's my camera.
No, my game was massively fucked.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
The whole thing was massive, and now it seems fine. Yep, no, I'm doing this because I'm yeah, we're good.
Yeah, good. You didn't say the word. I'm very happy that we restrained ourselves.
Oh, hey.
So the camera should be fixed now. We should be okay. Chat, give me a heads up. Is everybody moving? Yes, I can see that they are anyway before someone says it in chat, but we are good to go. So, yeah, he says, so yeah, you head on to the larger dock to the south, and you go meet Captain Bardou, and then obviously you got the Honeysuckle. It's a very sweet place to stay. It's normally reserved for the smaller folk, but it's lively, it's polite, it's a sweet appetite kind of place. Or you can go to the Chip Anchor. It's just on the north side of the dock. It's a little bit more rough and tumble, bit of a pirate's party. There are a few other places inland, but those two are the two that I recommend most because those are the ones that I frequent the most.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
I leave a gold for him as a thank you.
He takes the gold and he literally chucks it into a jar that he sees like not a little jar, it's a huge like glass jar purpose made, and it seems to be 3/4 full of gold.
Head back up to the others, let them know about the ship and the recommendations for the inn. And sort of what do we want to do? Do we want to go see this captain now? I mean, or in the morning?
You think he'll be pissed off that we woke him up?
That's what I'm thinking. Is
Yeah.
may
Most of the boat
may,
captains we've been around haven't been very pleasant people.
yeah, may increase our prices if we wake him in the middle of the night.
Yeah, let's just wait
Agreed.
until morning.
So inn, sleep for the night.
So are you going to the honeysuckle, or are you going to the chipped anchor, or are you heading inland?
I would probably look at going to the shipped anchor, just more for the size of our party is probably might struggle with ones for the smaller folk.
And I guess I have to ask the same question of Rosie. Rosie, are you going to a tavern, or are you extraditing exit stage left outside of the town?
I'm trying to decide that myself, kind of torn, because Rosie wouldn't want to stay in the city, but at the same time, she doesn't know where the exit is or how to get out of the city, like she did the other one. So, just for the sake of not getting lost, she may end up staying with the party. Just be very paranoid all night.
I would say, Rosie, for you, quite simply make a perception check. In fact, no, I take that back. Investigation.
All right.
And do you read Dwarven?
I do not. I only know Giant.
Okay. Well, Giant is pretty similar to Dwarven. They use the same runic language, so it wouldn't be far fetched to say you might not you wouldn't understand the words, but the symbols would have some similarity. Okay. So with an 11, Rosie, what I will say is that as you look around the village as you're heading north towards the chipped anchor, you look around you and you do see the pathing and the roads are really nicely laid out. The floor is beautiful brick floors. It's actually very, very well maintained, even in this darkened kind of state. Finding your way out, you recognize quite quickly, probably wouldn't be a challenge, but you don't know what waits for you on the inside of the city. You don't know if there's a wall or anything like that.
Yeah.
Seeing that side of the city.
Yeah, that's the other thing, keeping her here. So, for the sake of safety, she'll probably stay with the party. But it may be one of those situations where she doesn't actually get a rest.
Mm-hmm. So, what are we doing, guys?
Heading to the chipped anchor.
Heading to the inn to inquire of some rooms, and as we're going, I'm sort of like recommend to Jathuni that maybe we should all sort of get a room or two rooms or whatever, just not draw attention to ourselves for tonight. If we're just going to try and slip in, slip out.
I'm like, well, what do you mean? Draw attention to ourselves. I mean, why
No
would
drunken
we don't-
revels.
let's not get pissed at the bar and start a fight. I know you like a fight, but maybe.
And Chithuni's looking at him like, what? What are you talking about? Like, obviously, she has no idea that they're talking about her.
It's like, okay, let's just get food and drink up into the rooms.
Okay.
So, quick one. How are you guys moving through this area?
I'm gonna have my head on a swivel
Mm-hmm.
because, based on my previous profession and things, I would know docs are probably not the
Birds and docks don't go well at the best of times.
yeah.
Hmm.
So I would be sort of like keeping an eye out, looking for anyone shifty, anyone following us.
Make an investigation.
But not.
Yeah, not overtly hiding. I gathered. Okay. For those who are watching the show, I do apologise that momentarily it became an eating stream, but the wings were too tasty to turn down. So apologies.
I can subscribe.
Yes. So anyway, as you head through the paths and the narrow paths of this dock as it heads out through to the further parts inland to what seems to be the more populated areas, and you hear the sound of movement. You hear the chatter, people as you head inland, and the rain doesn't seem to be subsiding so much, but there seems to be a kind of lively nature about this area. You see a few people with definitely cut throats, cut purses. No one seems to be bothering you per se, but anyone with a passive perception of 14 or higher, you are the oddest fucking group to probably come through here in a little while.
Yeah. So people are paying attention, but not.
Yeah, they're not ready for you yet, kind of thing. Okay. So, as you head to the anchor, the sign outside, bold as brass, a huge anchor is moored in the ground in front of it in what looks like was probably once upon a time a fountain of some sorts. The water is now all dried up. The barnacles of the anchor show its age and actual seaworthiness or sea use. Chain hangs off it, thick, like from a oil liner chain, just huge, beautiful wrought iron chain curls around the anchor itself, and before you sits a 2-story stone building that looks pretty ramshackle, pieced together with brick and what looks like some Victorian time mortar, maybe some hay, some mud and things, keeping it upright. The windows are not got any shutters on them at the front. They're just open holes that firelight is coming through. The door is just a solid door with a thick ring for a pull handle, and it's not like a beautiful door. It's just a used like hard oak door with a metal frame.
Chithuni just walks up there and jerks it open.
As you
And kind of like those rude people, they jerk it open and they wait till just about you're to step through, and then she walks on through.
Okay. And as you do so, you look inside, and quite unexpected, the inside of this building, comparatively to the outside of this building, is a complete mismatch. On the inside, there are numerous people sitting in, watching as you enter the room. There are about 13 tables. The building on the outside seems quite small. The internal part of this building seems to extend for at least 85, 90 feet inwards. There are tables everywhere. There are roughly 30 people in this bar. Standing at the bar is what looks to be an aged elf. Long grey hair with really pointed ears that are slicked back to the head. He stands head and shoulders above everyone else in this room, obviously except you, Rosie, who's ginormous, and you do have to kind of get down to get into this building, right? And as you do so, you recognize this place to be almost I was going to say Margaret Shores, but I don't mean that. I don't mean Margaret Shores at all. I mean
Winter's Beach.
no, I don't mean Winter's Beach. I mean Magshore, like, in terms of how happy and lively it is. It's a complete contradiction to everything you've been seeing on the outside. The rain and the lack of people, and the actual scene in here is live and bustling. There seems to be a group of people. You see a few tables of dwarves. There seems to be definitely loads of ship people in here. There's a lot of talk of the waters, if anyone catching like rough bits of information. You do see a very standout-ish character, a dwarf with like very short kind of silvery hair, with a silvery short-ish beard for a dwarf, with a single peg leg, and he's just raising like a bottle of wine in his hand, and he's just standing at his table like, "Hey lads, what are you guys doing?"
Obviously followed Jathuni in. The elf, were they behind the bar or at the bar?
The elf is behind the bar, like he's wearing a waistcoat and a very, very simple shirt, but extremely smart, extremely elegant, very out of place for everything you see around you.
I would head towards him and inquire about a couple of rooms.
So as you approach, the elf says, "Welcome, Broke. How may
Just wondering, do you have a couple of rooms available?
I have a few rooms available? Yes, of course. As you can see, the anchor is in full swing. The party is right, and tonight's nightlife happens to be quite lively. I have some nice rooms, and my middle ground rooms are sadly sold out. I have some very nice rooms, and then I have some, shall we call them, low life room. What is it you're looking for? You're looking for comfort, or you're looking for quick?
What sort of prices are they?
Well, so for my best rooms, which are obviously still available because my clientele in this area and day and age is a little bit off. We are talking 12 gold a night. It is comes with a dinner, a breakfast, and an assortment of wines. We also do a turn down service where you provide a hot bath, which will be brought to your room. We provide numerous other services. If Sir likes to, and he looks at you for a moment, Carl, and he realizes that you're an Arakocra, and defining you as a male or female is actually quite difficult. Are you a male or a female?
I am a male.
I don't know if you have any fancies towards any playthings. I can provide those for you. I am a getter of many things. If you happen to enjoy the pipe weed, I can make weed grown especially for myself and my establishment. I have a legal license to sell it. It is not going to bring any trouble to you in my establishment. I can provide many a service. You need but name it, and I, Sir Ellismore, will be able to provide.
I think just the rooms for the moment. My companions may wish some of your other options. And how many to sleep in your room?
Well, so on average, sir, we have one per room. If you wish to, are you saying you need a room for more than a party room?
Yes, there's a number of us, and just quickly.
Is it a do not disturb kind of party, sir?
Yes. We have a few things to sort out, and we need
A
to.
do not disturb party room does come with a little more cost. You know, we will provide you with a guard who will make sure that your room is safe in the nighttime, and will also make sure any passers-by do not linger to the whatever happens in your room.
And how much would that set us back?
That would be 45 gold a night. But I can provide you with a very magical night.
How much for an ale?
Card raises what passes for an eyebrow at that comment.
How much for an ale? Well, you guys are deciding how
3
much for an
copper
ale.
for an ale, sir. 3 copper.
I flick 6 copper, and I'm like, give me 2.
And he doesn't actually like move. He clicks his fingers, and then 2 glasses just go shunk, shunk across the table.
I pick them up, and I go find a room or a table off in the corner, and I just kick the chair back, lean up against the wall in the corner, and just start drinking my beer, my ale.
I turn around to look at the others, and it's like, what do we want? Do we want 2 rooms, 1 room for everyone, or?
I'm good right here.
You've already gone. You don't get to speak anymore. You got your beers and you walked away.
Well, I don't know about the others, but I can't even afford one of those rooms.
I mean,
You guys should be rich.
Just joined the party. I'm not.
True, you're not rich. The others.
Rosie doesn't carry money, so
True, Rosie doesn't carry money.
actually, yeah.
any money Rosie's picked up, Jathuni has.
Saundal will cover the 45 gold for the night. As he's not here, we'll spend his cash.
Forfeit for not turning up.
That's right.
Sounds like a plan.
So you pay your 45 gold, and Car, as you're led to the room, you try to open the door, and Sir Ellismore says, "No, sir, one second, please." And he literally rubs his hand across the outskirts of the door, and you watch as it shines momentarily. And you open the door, and he says, "So before I leave, I need one more thing. How many people will be sleeping tonight?"
Sorry, sleeping or staying in the room?
The same difference.
So turns around and sort of like, I'm assuming the others who aren't here are here. So that would be 6.
And as you say 6, he looks in the room, and you see 6 beds just bamf into existence. Would you be needing a dining table in your room, sir?
Some food would be good, thank you. Yes.
And then on the table pops in 6 chairs around it. Will anybody be requiring their bath now or a little while later?
Carl looks at the others.
I mean, I wouldn't mind one.
Oh, milady, are you? He looks at the party. Are you the only lady in the?
No, the dwarf is female and so is the furbog.
Oh, the dwarf is with you. Sorry, her rudeness was just so obtuse. I just assumed with the way the rest of you were speaking that this one was not with you.
No, she's just, well, her.
Anyway, would you like your bath now, madam?
Maybe in about an hour?
In an hour, and you see that he touches his forehead. No problem, this can be done.
Thank you.
So I just Carl walks around the room, giving it a once over after he's gone.
The room is warm, cozy. You see no fire, but it feels like there's a hearth in the room. It's putting you physically at ease. You enter this room and you find a level of comfort that you're not quite used to, Carl.
Yeah.
You know, it's excessively luxurious. The beds have super soft pillows, blankets, you know, actual bedding.
I would probably sort of like suggest someone go and get Jithuni and explain to them that there is free booze upstairs. Because knowing free booze would entice them. And then just sort of settle down and sort of like start saying we probably need to the passage across could cost a bit of money. The dockmaster said the ship was not due to sail until 2 weeks, so it may cost us a little bit to entice them to sail early.
Yeah, because we can't stay in a place like this for 2 weeks. And I, have less than 10 gold to put towards this.
I have a feeling it'll be down to myself, Jithuni, and Saundal, and Boris. Because, well, Rosie, all your money, Jithuni is looking after.
I just gave it to her, so whatever she does with it, I don't need it.
So, it's probably been used on alcohol then.
So what we're saying is Jathuni's rich.
Kind of, but not.
Go get Jithuni and Evelyn will leave and walk downstairs.
Okay. As you head downstairs, there's the table with the peg-legged dwarf is becoming quite rambunctious and rowdy.
Yeah, she skirts around them, goes over to Jithuni and just says, "We have a room with free booze."
Like, really? Free?
Well, Sorndal paid.
Oh, that's even better. So, yeah, she puts the chair down, picks up the one full ale cup. All right, let's go.
You guys are walking around here. Come grab a drink. Come on.
The peg-legged dwarf hobbles over to you. Come and grab a drink.
What are you having?
Ale. What are you having? I had a great
Ale
trade
to me?
right now. The trade's on me. Just whatever you want, just come by. Tell me some stories. I'm here.
The barkeep looks at you, sir. Are you sure, Captain, that you wish to pay for the ladies' drinks?
We had a great trade before. Yes. It's late at
Ladies,
night, is it not?
order fast. Order fast.
I'll have a glass of wine then.
Yeah. What the heck? We're just going up and going to bed. I'm open.
Well, then, in that case, if I buy you a drink, you must tell me your story. What are you up to? What are you doing? What is your purpose right now? Why are you here?
Find a ship to go back to Bodenwell.
Pretty much.
You need a ship.
Yeah,
Yes.
do you know if somebody's got one?
Ah, but you need a ship.
Yes. And preferably
What is
we
your
need it
purpose?
to go back to Bodenwell.
This is too good to be true, right? I mean, why are you heading that way?
Well, most of us come from there.
Really?
Yeah, we were here on business and now we're heading back home.
This seems strange. My ship is heading that way, but it might be the drink in me is confused why you'd be heading the way that I'm meant to be.
Because it's a popular destination.
Because we're trying to go find somebody.
That is very... Huh. I have a ship.
So why are you heading to Bodenwell?
It's a trade route for me.
What do you trade
do you-
in?
Why are you so interested in that, my trade route?
Because you're asking about us, so it's only fair we ask about you.
Captain, listen.
This is my first mate.
Hi,
Hi.
Captain. Before you buy
Speak.
any...
Whoa. Wait, you know the rules.
Sorry,
Speak.
Captain. Sorry.
Stop saying sorry, just speak. Just speak.
Okay, Captain, listen, I'm going to say quickly, before you buy any more beers, just be aware that we still have to get all our food and rigging fixed before we head out, you know, for the shipping.
The shipping, yes.
What are you shipping? He's asking the mate.
He looks to
You're-
you, Captain.
Why does that concern you?
Because I'm nosy. Everything concerns me.
Well,
Look.
I'm nosy about you.
Honestly, we don't care what you're shipping if you're going to Bodenwell and you have room for
Captain, are you
6
telling more
people.
people that we're going to Bodenwell?
I did.
She starts slamming her mug because she's tired
But
from being on the trip and she's had 3
I'm
ales.
the only ship
And
that's
she
going to
starts slamming her.
Bodenwell.
What are you carrying?
Jathurni, why don't you go upstairs to where there's more ale? That Sorndal's bought for you.
And leave you down here by yourself?
I can handle myself.
She like gives that weird look like, yeah, sure you can.
I can summon a dinosaur.
Wait, Captain.
Yes.
I don't know if you know what a dinosaur is, but if she can summon one, Captain, I know it's not my place to speak out of turn to you, but dinosaurs are fucking dangerous. Like,
You're
Okay,
you're
look,
scared
he
that a
is only
dinosaur.
around
She
for an
says
hour,
she's going to be a dinosaur.
and I'm not a dinosaur. I can summon one, but I'm a druid.
but is the dinosaur
It-
here? Is it here
No.
already?
No. He appears when I wish him to be. Which
Hunter?
is if anyone tries to start anything. Therefore, I can look after myself. Jathuni, you can go and get free beer.
So, Captain, are you staying here at the inn or are you staying on your ship? Just curious where we meet you in the morning.
We've not discussed price yet. Fortunately for you, I'm heading to where you're apparently going to go. It's a major trading route for me.
Yeah, we've already.
So it's about cost.
Captain, I don't know if the Merseyside can hold a dinosaur.
The dinosaur
Sorry, Captain, but
No.
is not. You don't. Never mind.
Sorry, my first mate speaks for me a lot of the times, and he speaks true when I forget things.
you look.
You might be a dinosaur.
Are you a dinosaur? I'm confused, Captain. Does she summon a dinosaur, or is she and he turns to you, Evelyn. Are you a dinosaur, or
I am not a dinosaur. I am a half elf.
you are Captain? She's a half elf, not a
Gradiel.
dinosaur.
Gradiel. I am in the same position as you. I'm trying to figure this out.
Okay, I'm sorry, Captain. I'm sorry, but you know,
No, don't say sorry.
I have
You're my
to, Captain.
first mate.
I don't want to interrupt, especially when
No.
you're doing so well with these two fine, beautiful women that you clearly are so with.
Gradiel.
Again, where are you staying?
Well, I'm staying.
My first mate is worried about a dinosaur that you may create.
I promise I will not create a dinosaur while I'm on the ship.
Wait, Captain, have you already said they can come on the ship?
I have not.
Okay,
Gabrielle.
good, because I was gonna take your wine from you if you had.
Well, don't do that, Gabrielle.
Captain, look, we've said in public, call me Gabe, okay? Come on. Like we've had this discussion when we're around new people, it's Gabe, okay?
And yet we're around new people, and you are telling me what to do.
Sorry. Captain, I'm just concerned because
No,
she said
Gabe.
dinosaur.
Gabe, it's fine.
It's not even a question. We have 6 people who need to get to Bottomwell, and we need a ship.
And
We
yet one
were-
of you can turn into a dinosaur.
She can't
When
turn into a
we
dinosaur, Captain.
decide to, but not going to. And
Okay,
look, we just want to get to Bottomwell.
that's fair
Okay,
enough.
we were told to find the Captain Bardu, which we're going to do in the morning.
Who told you to find me?
Oh,
Because I have
great,
no
it's you.
allegiances of anyone.
Look, it was the dockmaster. He said that you're going to Bottomwell in 2 weeks.
Oh, that was because of one woman that we kept secret. So he was wrong to say that. We had an initial agreement, which was with his ex-wife, but that is not your concern. Fair enough. What he
Fine,
said was
just
wrong.
how much would it cost for 6
500
people
gold each.
each?
Each?
Each of you, 500 gold.
But you said you're already going there.
You're clearly together, and one of you could turn into a dinosaur, even though you try to tell me that you won't. How do I know?
Maybe we should revisit this in the morning.
Price won't change in the morning unless you give me a reason why. It is quite worrying. It's my ship, my boat.
And we promise we will not do anything to destroy your boat. We literally just would like some lodging on the way.
Yeah, the last guy who just destroyed a boat
We
isn't
have
with us anymore.
2 druids with us who can help. We
I
have.
don't know. These druids have powers.
I'm one of them. We
Captain
control the
Druid,
I'm a
weather.
merchant.
Druids kind of are creatures of natural magic, unlike that sorcerer that we came across recently.
This is not looking well. You do not appreciate my position.
I do appreciate your position.
You
We're
said
just
you could turn into a
desperate to get
dinosaur.
home.
That
But
is
I
quite
will not.
worrying.
Justinian's
I
just
can
sitting at the
also
table
turn into
watching
a
back and
fish.
forth like a tennis match.
I can turn into a cat.
Oh, they could turn into me maybe on my boat and pretend to be the captain.
No, we can't. We turn into animals and creatures. Can't turn into other people.
Yeah, but I am a creature at the end of the day.
We cannot turn into. I cannot turn into a dwarf. I cannot turn into a human. I
Captain,
cannot turn into something else unless it is
this
an animal.
parlay's not going well,
Gabriel,
Captain.
Gabriel, what do you think?
Captain, I'll be honest with you. I feel like, and then you look at this Jathuni as you're watching this back and forth.
Yep.
He looks at you, and he says, "Are you Jathuni? The
Mhm.
the Jathuni
Maybe.
of the People's Champs?"
Maybe we should have just started with that.
So she's yes, yes, I am.
Well,
Captain,
that's Cthulhu.
not it's Jathuni, Captain.
Cthulhu.
She's a
Yeah.
People's Champ. She's
We
supposed
also
to
have
be a.
Car
I
and
recognise
Rosie,
you.
if that helps.
I am so
Um,
sorry.
it's, I'm excited, Captain. If the stories are true, they have fought dragons and crystalline
No.
creatures.
I've heard the stories. We've all spoke about the stories on our tales. This is
Incredible, incredible, Captain. Tell us a story,
Okay.
Jathuni.
Okay.
Oh, tell us about the
Jathuni,
3 dragons.
let's all get
Ah.
together on the main. Tell us a story, please. Tell us a story. We've heard so much about you. Please, come on.
And I
I'm
put my
sitting back
arm
and
around my
drinking the wine.
captain. And at this point, guys, we'll take our break for the night. So we'll take our 10-minute break now, and we'll come back in 10
Get
minutes.
your story together.
All right, guys. We're BIB. We'll be back in 10 minutes. If anyone has any questions, I'll answer them in chat. Peace. We are Be Right Back.
Maybe I should have added vodka to this.
And we
Always add
are
vodka.
that. So, handing straight over to Jathuni. No
Oh,
pressure.
you got your story started.
Lady Jathuni, please regale us of the story of the 3 dragons.
I can't tell you about that one. I've been sworn to secrecy as the people's champion to not discuss that one.
You must have stories to tell.
Make a persuasion. No, I'm not having that shit in the middle of the bar. Make a persuasion. Fuck that shit. No way, motherfucker.
Ah.
Oh. I would hope if I went back to the live scene.
We've all done it.
Yeah, was it half a stream or entire stream where you had it muted?
It was a good half of the stream, yeah. And then there's been another one that I actually had for most of the stream. It was the mic wasn't set up for recording. It was recording off the wrong mic, and that mic was muted.
11.
I think he's been distracted.
Phil.
Oh,
That's my fault. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, that's not that. What did you roll? That's fucking hell. 11. All right. Hold on.
Sorry, I distracted him. That's my fault.
It definitely is your fault, mate. Oh no, not the shiny green dot. Oh my god, I just crushed my nuts. Why are you laughing
Sorry.
at a man crushing his nuts? That's not right.
Because I find it funny.
Fuck you then, I guess.
Especially when Phil does it.
So there you go, stream. So he looks at you and says, bollocks! Come on, like seriously, we all know down in Sedelian what happened. We know the story of the 3 dragons and the people's champions fighting against them and well, how did it end?
Oh, don't look at me. I just joined
That's
them.
not even the best of them. I mean, that's just a mundane battle. I mean, the real battle was when we were fighting down in the sewers. And we were fighting a creature that, even though we killed it, is going to come back.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
And he literally turns to you, Captain, slaps you on the shoulder. The creature's gonna come back, Captain!
Wait.
Huh?
What creature?
Then we
Gabe.
Yes!
then we blew up an entire village full of schools chasing after a crystal creature.
And you now the
Like a crystal, like a creature made entirely out of crystal. You know, he picks up a glass like this.
Just shatter the glass. And as you shatter the glass, the whole bar goes quiet. All eyes are on you.
I mean, there's 2 more of the people's champions up in the room up there.
What? And you like, so for those of you who are up in the room, I ask you, is the door open or closed?
Closed.
Closed. Okay, then you hear nothing, but because your room is basically soundproof, right? But for anyone in, like, the place is going fucking wild. Superstars are in the tavern. It's a massive deal. Like, and even the barkeep's like, wait, I have the people's champions in my establishment. Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
Oh my gosh!
Our leader Carr is up there.
The Aragogro car! And like everyone's just like freaking out, and then it's where's Where's Juan Delgato, the cat man? Where is the cat?
He fought valiantly, but unfortunately, as much as we hate to say it, he got away from us.
And the whole room goes quiet, and then the Gabriel holds up his glass. For the cat man!
No, he didn't die.
Man.
He didn't die.
Wait, but you said he got away.
He got away from us.
Like he ran?
Ran like a chicken.
Make a persuasion with
I'm-
advantage. Make a persuasion with
I'd like to
advantage.
see your friend's version of this story.
24. the cat man is a coward! Everyone like freaks out.
Of the worst kind. He's hiding behind children.
But the murderer! Putting children in the line of the enemy!
Gabriel.
Not only just children, orphans.
And the whole bar just fucking loses it. Like, glasses go up in the air, it shatters. Like, people, we must start a fund for the orphans. We must help them. Like, everyone
Not go
starts
to any shows
bugging
put
out.
on by El Gato.
Oh my god. Everyone's like agreeing with you. Like no one, and you see like a guy in the corners tearing up a leaflet of some kind of shit. You know.
I think Yona's dying.
Someone added it already, I
Oh
think.
no, that was for me. I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, Appleby's just slowly
Okay.
walking up the stairs
So.
and heading to the room.
And there she goes to bring the people's champions down to meet their supporters.
Hey!
Bring him down!
Oh god.
Here, let's go. Here.
These are
Car,
stories.
bully,
These
car,
are here.
Kill your
Come on.
extra video. Kill your extra video with someone jumping the channel.
Gabriel, buy another round for the people.
That's right. Come on, guys. Come on. Let's cheer them in. Car,
For all the
car,
people.
car,
Car!
car,
Car! Car!
Oh lord.
This is a day.
So yeah, when I open the door, that is what you hear, and then I close it and go, we may have a problem.
Yeah, Gah! Gah! Gah!
And we're all just going in.
Jathir kind of said that she's with the people's champs. To the captain.
Stop, buddy. Stop. I do it. I got it. Okay.
Yeah, to the captain we're supposed to be meeting, who originally asked for 500 gold per person.
Is that a lot?
Yes.
Oh.
And yeah, now the entire tavern is calling for the rest of the people's champions.
As soon as you say that,
Be paid.
as soon as you say that, Rosie, who's just kind of over at one of the chairs, has propped her wooden pauldrons on them and is treating them like flower pots, watering the plants that are growing on them.
Mhm.
She looks at you and she immediately just turns invisible.
I wish I could do that too. But yes, they are calling for you specifically, Car.
And as the door opens, Car, it's like cacophonous. You've gone from silence to Car.
Yeah, dwarf with the peg leg, that's their captain.
I'm taking
ahead and
these
butter him
people on
up.
an adventure.
And then as you say that, everyone turns to you, Bardu. It's like, what? You're taking the people's champions on an adventure? Captain Bardu! And it was like, yay!
Oh boy.
And then everyone turns back to
Car might be sleeping.
Car.
Stomp your feet.
My time for my bath now, so
I'm
have
trying to get
fun.
everyone to stomp their feet. You know, boom, 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 and screaming. God, the whole
Mate, you rolled a nat
shaking.
20. Whatever you say goes right now. If you wanted to do a Mexican wave, the bar's doing a Mexican wave. It's going in.
Carl just looks at everyone in the room and is like, "This is why I just wanted everyone just to come up to the room." Why?
I tried. The guy offered Juthuni a drink. She's not going to turn that down.
Gah!
Tell another story. Come on.
We want to
Give me
know
that-
about the crystalline creatures!
Hooray.
Yeah, give me one of those ale glasses, and I throw it up at the door.
Oh, she may have also incited the bar against whoever Juan is.
After 6 seconds, Rosie reappears, and you can see that she's trying really hard to turn invisible again, but can't because it's a once-a-day thing.
And as you come back, it's as you come back when no one was paying attention to you, as you reappear, everyone's like, "That's Lady Rosie! It's Lady Rosie of the People's Champ! Woo!" People are freaking out. Like, so many people come up to you, and then instantly your anxiety kicks up to 80 billion. You know what I mean? Like, you're just surrounded by people who are like, "Hey, Lady, why are you covered in crystals?" And then they couldn't, like, these constant sort of like questions about the crystals just coming at you.
Carl's just staying in the room and
You just shut the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, out of the room, and I'm having my bath, so
And as you enter the room, you hear like an internal message. Milady, would you like your bath now?
yes, please.
And you just, with curtain, and there's a bath, a beautiful porcelain bath full of hot water with eagle claw feet on the ground, just waiting for you there.
Well, since she's not coming back out and the crowd's wild,
Wild.
let's go meet him.
Oh shit!
Oh no!
And as you say that, everyone starts,
Yeah.
and it's at this point that the barkeep does step in. Ladies and gentlemen, the guard hasn't arrived, so it is my duty to let you know that they have paid for a service. You may not enter. You may not come up. They are respect their privacy. And
Well, wait a minute. It's my room too, and I'm inviting them. Let's go.
Make a persuasion with the party.
I'm quite persuaded.
Oh, the outside of the city is looking real nice.
And as you know, the Sir Ellismore says, "No! I am the proprietor of the business!" And you see all his formal regalness disappears. Like, get the fuck back! Enough! I will not have you bastards ruining my reputation! They are in a private room! No est entre to anybody but the party!
They
Back
take
the
my
fuck up!
service.
What?
They take my service.
No one!
You know me. You know me.
No one may enter, even you, Mr. Bardou!
But we have to discuss our travels.
We Bardu. You know Bardu?
Of course I know you, sir. You are a regular. You and your crew are always here when you arrive.
I got excited with the people, but I have business with the people they've.
Well, calm down the mob, and then you may enter.
I can't do that. The mob is the mob. I'm not a holy man. I'm just a captain of a ship.
I need
What
to
can
roll
I
a
do?
wisdom save. Hold on.
Do I roll that?
Oh
No.
god. DM,
Yes, sir.
Rosie would like to calm the crowd because they're freaking her out.
Yeah, and
She's
That
how?
going
helped me
to.
out massively.
She's using the blue crystal.
Where's
Really?
Gabriel?
Really?
Gabriel!
Really?
Okay. Roll.
That's.
Where is Gabriel?
Well, what's the save? What's the save?
Hold on. I don't think we wrote out a save. Let me double check this. What are my notes? Did I put it in class? Yes, I did.
I still. Oh shit.
Yeah, it just says blue is a free calm emotions.
That's true. Yeah. So calm emotions. So that would be your standard spell DC.
Yeah.
So what's your spell
So,
DC?
15.
Oh shit. Okay.
And she needs to make her DC 10 con save.
You do indeed. You know what? There's too many people in the crowd.
Oh, no.
Oh shit.
What happened?
You're about to find out.
No, it's not about. Nothing to do with me, right?
It's about to be to do with you. So you watch as the people crowd Rosie, and she stands up to what, your full 7'8"? How big?
She's 8 foot.
8 foot tall. So you watch. Yeah, exactly, Bardu. As she stands up, her full hulking figure, and she says, "Back up!" And everything goes blue. The whole room becomes like a topaz color, as the whole room gets like covered in these blue crystalline energy bits as they sparkle and shine, start coming out of the walls as she freaks out. And you look at her, and she is now completely clear, see through her whole body. Her armor has disappeared, and she is now just a blue crystalline creature. You look about, Rosie. Everybody is not so much calm, but quiet, because basically you've turned the room into like an ice forest, but obviously it's your Maloon crystal. All the tables, everything in the room, crystals are growing out of it. I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw. The DC will be 10.
But okay, 12.
As it starts to push further and further, you feel yourself losing control. The anxiety builds up too much, and you force and you pull, and you feel that loss of control, and you start to drag it back in, and you know that you need to reabsorb all of this energy. And as you do so, you pull in these crystals, and it sucks out of the walls, and it kind of like peels off the ground, skirting towards you. These shards start flying through the air. The crowd panics and fucking backs up against any 3 space of non-crystalline wall that you've cleared, as it just starts to slam into your body, and you fall back as it fills you, and you hear in your head, "You should probably stop doing this. You don't seem to have a good grasp on it."
Yeah, that's a learning.
And then as you pass out, you are in something weird, a dark space that is just littered with lights. And at first you're confused. You're like, what the fuck? Where what is it? And then you realize these lights aren't lights. They are Maloon, different color, floating in a void-like space. And they come together and clash, and they spark in color, and you realize this isn't aggression or fighting. It's just communication, the resonance, the connecting of crystals. You see your people in your void, and you feel at peace, feel calm, you feel at home. But then it happens, like the eye of Sauron tearing through your void. You see trees, a sky, huge tower. Looking down, you see it from above, a hexagonal area, a opening in it, and then a beam of shocking light grabbing your people. The shards that are banging together are no longer banging, they're splitting and being sucked through this well of light. You wake up in the bar on the ground. Everyone is around you.
She is immediately getting to her feet.
Everyone backs away, utterly panicked. You look down at your body. You are still blue, still crystal.
That happened.
Where am I at this point?
Wherever you want to be in the bar. I would say you'd be on the stairs with Sir Elismore and Jathuni. But
I
put
lead
this
up to
quick-
him and said, I whisper, "You've just seen some of the power of the people's champions."
No shit. That's my money. Can I go downstairs then?
You can if you want.
I'm going downstairs.
Okay. Head back downstairs. The crowd clears for you, and you hear the of that one peg hitting the ground. And you look down, Rosie. You look down, and there's Captain Bardou just staring up at you.
Are you okay?
Physically, yeah.
Can you move?
Bardou,
Yeah.
the first thing you notice, which is the weirdest bit, is she has no mouth. The voice resonates from inside her, like you know when you bang a crystal in it. It's like that.
Yeah.
It's like a resonance from inside her. It's almost like it's an echo of her voice. So it comes in like almost like a delayed, echoed noise.
Yeah, I can still move. I'm good.
I can hear this through her resonance.
Yes, through her resonance. She's still a crystalline creature. What would have you do, please, Bardou, and I haven't given you stats on your sheet, so can you just roll 1d20 plus 5? So /R.
Yeah, no.
My bad, bro.
Actually, no. Say again.
/R space
R
1
space
1d20 plus 5. Like plus is in the symbol.
D20 plus
5.
20. Cool. Is it good?
No way, it's a 7. It's not good. Sadly, you rolled a 2. So
How?
basically,
It's a 7.
there's 20 numbers on the die. You managed to hit the 2.
I think I think about that. 7 adds 5. 12.
No.
Quick math.
2 plus 5 equals 7.
So how do we work that into the whole?
Relax. So as you look, you try and remember, and it's as you're thinking about it, Gabe taps you on the shoulder. Captain?
Gabe.
He is one of those crystalline entities that are chasing the... She is one of those crystalline entities that is killing dragons. Just want to point that out to you, sir.
How do you know it's Gabe?
Well, I've never seen a blue one, sir, but the red crystalline mage that is terrorizing the dragons right now, she looks remarkably like them. It.
Gabe, you're my most trustworthy mate.
Yes, Captain.
What do we do?
Truthfully, Captain, I'm a little scared right now. I don't know if you noticed the room turned blue. I've never been in I've never been in a crystal room, boss.
Gabe, nor have I.
This
I'm
one can turn
scared
into a
too.
dinosaur. That one can turn into a crystal thing.
Gabe,
That's
stop.
yeah.
Calm down.
I'm, I'm,
No.
I need a drink,
Yeah,
Captain.
no. There must be rum downstairs.
Definitely.
But Gabe,
Definitely. Yes, Captain.
I'm with you.
Okay. I'm with you too, Captain.
As long as we're together, we can do this. I'm scared also. This is new to me as it is to you.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do this, right? Because we're the
Without you,
best.
yeah, we are the best, Gabe.
You're the
Without
best,
you,
Captain.
I'm not the best without you, Gabe.
Thank you, Captain. Thank you.
Never thank me, Gabe. You are like a pigeon on my shoulder.
It's a very backhanded comment, Captain. I don't know how to feel about
It
that.
wasn't.
You called me a pigeon, Captain. Pigeons are like rats with wings, Captain.
Gabe.
What's the matter with rats?
You say I'm your best, and then you call me a pigeon. I'm so confused right now, Captain. I don't know what to do.
Gabe, know that any great story of a captain on the seas has a bird on its shoulder. That is
Not a
what you
pigeon,
are.
but not a pigeon. A dove, or
A dove?
a parrot of beauty.
Gabe, I don't need a parrot or beauty. I need you, Gabe.
But I'm not a. But you called me a fucking pigeon, Captain. I don't want to be a
Yeah.
fucking pigeon.
But look at me, Gabe. Look at me. Look at me, Gabe. Look at me.
You're.
I say pigeon, but I see from you, look in your eyes right now, my soulmate.
Oh, Captain.
I can't do any, I've never done anything without you, Gabe. You know this.
Damn it.
All right, Captain. They can come.
Then Gabe says, how it will be.
But wait, Captain. We're not doing it for free. Crystal Creek, the
Oh,
dinosaur. Not doing it for
nah.
free.
Fuck nah.
So go and talk to them. I'll hold the rest off.
Okay, so where do I go to?
You're gonna go up and see Carl and the others. Aveline's in the bath, by the way, just as a heads up.
Yeah, she has no idea any of this has happened.
Yeah. And as
Who's
you
Carl?
are let pass. You don't worry, you'll find out in a minute. And Jathuni opens the door again, allowing you to go through. Rosie, you going upstairs or are you getting out?
Oh God, yeah.
Okay.
She
Car, I found
was
us a
heading
captain.
upstairs before
In a
this
boat.
conversation.
Ew, hey.
I found us a boat. You can thank me later. This is Captain. Yeah, I never caught his name. So
I'm on there at the moment.
Yeah, you're there, mate.
Yeah.
It's fucking Bardou. I said it.
okay, it's Captain fucking Bardou.
I can't argue with that. Bardou about the fucking.
Carl's just like, I thought we were trying to do this quietly.
So
Carl,
you guys can
The
you guys can
wrong
discuss the
captain.
cost. Just thank me later.
Your friend
He
tells
walks off
me
and
you guys are quite important.
Um,
Your friend tells you you're very important. And I'm the only ship going out these ways to where you're going.
and I suppose this is where you try and charge us some extortionate price.
No, it's not. What do you think if you and me, a lonely merchant sailor, taking aboard many extortionate people, what would you charge? Because it seems from your friend that you guys have a massive purpose and all of you have abilities, and it is. I mean, I'm going that way anyway, but it seems to be I need to make it worth my while.
And that would be what?
That is up to you. I'm asking you. I'm a man with one leg. I make business. I do my thing. But what I know now is that you and your friends have some sort of purpose.
At the
See what? I would charge if I didn't know you were so important. 100 gold per person, because these travels are hard. Even just me transporting generic goods, let alone people with importance. I'm sure you've got enemies. That scares me. So it'd be 100 gold a head if it was just a normal person. Let's see what. How many of you? How many of
there's
you need to get across to where I'm going?
there are 6 of us.
6. So that would have been 600.
Our funds are limited.
My ship is just a ship. I mean, that doesn't mean anything to me. You came to me, Bardu. I'm not the first person to go to. I mean, clearly, you don't have the normal means to go about things, otherwise, you'd not come to Bardu.
Technically, you came to us first.
You hear from behind the shower curtain.
Um, we
Okay,
we were
I can
given
hear that.
your name by the dockmaster because you were the only ship sailing in the direction.
That is true.
So
I am, and I'm sailing that ship tomorrow morning.
tomorrow
So
morning.
it's whether you want to get on that ship or not.
Um,
There's 6 of you. I'll do it for 500 gold. Plus, if you want food and board, if you want to get fed, that's an extra 15 gold per person for the trip. Again, you spoke to the harbour master, and he said I'm the only ship going out. So
as I said,
I'm going either way.
our funds are limited.
Fair enough. My
Um,
ship is
I
what it is.
I
I'm going.
cannot agree that price myself. I would need to speak to my
Well,
party members.
I'm not leaving until tomorrow noon, so you have time to go. speak to your party members. But I've been in a tavern. I've heard of great stories about you and your friends. I don't think money's an issue for you guys.
you, you'd be
But hey,
surprised.
yeah. But I'll do it for $5.90 plus boarding, so you get breakfast. There's 6 of you.
Oh,
I mean, you've got, the tales of legends of your party. I mean, I feel like I'm doing a massive service. I mean, I'm going on this travel anyway. Do you want to
let
keep
me
in with your friends, or should I just stay here with my boat?
Let us just quickly
But
discuss
before
this.
you again, my boat is here until tomorrow noon, and then I sail out. So maybe get your affairs in order. You have my price. $5.90. There's the 6 of you, assuming 6 of you will come. Whether one doesn't or not, it's happening. That is the price. You need to go this direction, so I'll leave it with you.
Do you leave
Tomorrow
the room?
noon. Yeah, I'm leaving there.
And you hear the of that peg clicking on the floor as he opens the door and leaves. And as soon as you open the door, Bardu, there is literally like 1,000 sets of eyes like at the door, like. And then as you shut it, you guys, just as the door before the door closes, you hear this like raucous, loud, silent.
So I just look to the others and like, can we afford this?
And technically, there would be 7 of us.
I was gonna leave that until after, because more questions.
It's okay. I forgot about it until just now, because I told him 6 as well.
I was thinking more based on what our friend said about the town, and it would probably best not to mention that until we're at least
9 gold, so
Juthuni, I know you've been keeping what gold Rosie has. Boris Sordell, I don't know what you can.
Boris currently has 3 gold and 9 silver to his name.
Juthuni digs through her little bag and she's looking. We got 138.
130. What happened to all the gold that you got from?
It's in the bank. In Winter's Beach.
This is a month's journey, right? I'm not being a dick.
Yeah, it's actually 2 months to get back there.
2 months. Oh yeah, fuck you guys.
And you're not there, so you can't interact with the party now.
Oh, I'm not.
I look at Sondale as well and just say, well,
look.
What can
Sondale looks. He says, "If you would like to get to." Yeah, got everyone. He says, "Look, guys, seriously, if you like, I can get a loan from my guild that will get us across."
Fuck you! You made me snort.
That's got to be worth a double slap.
We'll have a double.
I mean,
Sorry.
I have a little bit, but I mean,
Look, I will cover the 500. I will cover the 500 gold. You guys cover the rest.
Please don't.
I gotta do an accent now.
I can cover the rest and maybe a little bit more for when we let him know about meeting with the skiff outside.
Listening.
Can't listen, you're outside, motherfucker. You're not
Yeah,
engaged.
exactly. Exactly. Bar door in or not?
Yeah, you're not in the room, you're outside, so.
Well, we need to
I'm
get there. So.
waiting.
Sondal agrees to pay the
I
boat's
don't know.
fee. Sondal will pay the gold for the boat.
Please
Didn't
stop.
Didn't he now? Didn't he now? No way.
It's too painful. Please stop.
But we'll have to pay back the guild.
Nah, he doesn't need to do that.
And
By the way, I am half Scottish, so I'm allowed to do that.
No, you're not.
I'm half Scottish.
I'm not. And I'm allowed to do it, so I don't
Yeah,
care.
he's L'chaim.
what would we? When would we need to pay the guild?
Don't you pay me now.
We would have to pay the guild pretty quickly, to have to be honest with you. But
Okay, I am Bardo now.
okay, you're Badu. I am Sorndal, the
Why
Scottish elf.
Why are you
Shut
now?
up. No, right, look, jokes aside, Sorndal says to you guys, listen, it is something we'd have to pay back pretty quickly, but it's not, there are these kind of things in play for me as part of the guild to get across to different countries. As long as I'm taking a missive with me, I will go into town and get someone who needs a message sent to Bodenwell. I might go even see Meldor. I haven't seen him for a while, so it'll be good maybe for me to touch base with him and see him, and then get any message that he would like to send to Morin Watch. And then that kind of gives me a reason.
But where am I at?
Safe.
For me, it's fine. As part of the postal guard, it's normal for me to go and meet kings and queens and inquire upon any missives that need to be sent. Part of my duty.
Who is coming on my boat?
It sounds like it's the only way we're gonna get the funds to go.
Oh, look, I can lie and get the funds regardless. I would rather not lie and then lose something because of. He points to his eye, because of my power.
If you think you can do it, then go for it.
All right, look, I just told you I can definitely do it. I can go and see, even if it's not Meldor, I can go and find someone up in that kind of area that would like to send a message. And, that needs to be protected. There are a few contacts that I have in this city. So I can definitely get something. And that will immediately free up the funds. If we're not paying him until we land, then in all honesty, I don't need to free up the funds yet anyway. It depends on what our plan is. Or what Mr. Bardu's expectations are. Maybe we could pay him in stories. You guys seem fucking famous anyway.
Not by choice.
Yeah, let's get the funds. and if he's leaving noon tomorrow, we probably only have a few hours in the morning to sort things. So if you think you can get the funds, let's go with that.
I'm gonna head out now. Then, is anybody coming with me, or am I going alone?
Are you
I'm stormed
Gildor
out right
or
now.
not?
Am I what?
Are you my first mate?
No, I'm not Gabe. I am
Oh,
stormed
you're
out.
not Gabe. Gabriel is your full name, by the way.
I'm aware, Captain, that Gabriel is my full name, but as I have mentioned numerous times, in public, it's Gabe, please.
You have no choice in that. Call me Daddy.
Captain, think you have drunk a little too much.
And yeah, I'm still inside you. Wait, are you on a stream?
Yes.
Then nope, I am not. I'm waiting for these people to decide what they're going to do. I am Bardor.
So,
I will.
is someone coming with Sonda, or is he going by himself? Let's just get.
Won't go with him because of the whole Aaron Roth side of things. But he pokes his head out the door and it has a look to see whether the captain's still there, and just says, "Okay, agreed. We'll get your money. See you at the boat." And then closes it again.
Sondal leaves the room for roughly about 9.5 hours. Arrives just before 10 a.m. in the morning, so you guys are all panicking and stressing about whether this is going to happen. Rosie, we're gonna rewind a little bit of time, and I'm gonna come to you now.
Okay.
Rosie, while the on you look around, take off your clothes, and you're trying to adjust to the idea of maybe this is my form now, and you panic momentarily. Looking down, what color do your crystals go? Do you stay blue?
Probably not. No. There would be some worry and concern there. Not so much for the fact that it's a new form. Being a druid, she's used to changing her form all the time.
Absolutely.
More or less worried about what that means for like people, hunting them, coming after them. Kind of. It's a lot easier to hide little crystals under a mask and an armor than it is a whole body.
Absolutely. And it's as you start thinking these thoughts that I doubt that you would recognize it. You're too deep in thought, but the extremities, the tips of your fingers start to return to normal. Your toes, like it's kind of like filtering in. You look around you, hear the conversation, hear the talk of money, and money doesn't concern you. Then the voice appears in your head again, and it's like, might do. How can I put this? Find some calmness, Rosie.
Yeah.
Right now, you're a bit out of control, and it's important that you recognize it's so close, the line between control and failure. You are not one of my people, yet you absorb and seek out this magic. It's not magic, wrong description. This energy, yet you have no way of controlling it yet. And look at you, look at you. Your body is not ready for what is coming.
Hmm.
And it's as you kind of listen, focus in, that crystals that are on your head revert back to their normal shape. And you're left with what looks like a crystal scar over your left shoulder coming down. But it's not a scar. It's like a layer of crystal across your chest. Fairly large, and you can embellish it however you want as a player.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely need to work on some things. Is being in cities after Pencaster is, well, being in cities was always hard, but after Pencaster it's harder.
And it will never be easy. But don't judge everybody by one place. It is silly.
Yeah. I'll be better once we get on the ocean, back in the wild.
That is the problem.
Uh,
Learn to embrace the people around you, like you were doing in your glade, the way you welcomed in the people, the children who were displaced. You have started something that, well, I don't know if anyone could have done it, to be completely honest.
I don't even know how we did it.
I didn't do it. You did it. It was primal rage that pulled the energy out, woke me for the first real time. So clearly your link to emotion is very powerful, which is probably why my people have found it so easy to find a place in you, shall we say.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Maybe I'll have to talk to the others, see if maybe, I don't know. Aveline seems to do fine being in cities. Maybe she can help.
Hey, seek help where you can seek help. Maybe have a bath. She liked it.
Good try. Meanwhile, Rosie does not know how to talk in her head quietly, so she's literally saying all this out loud.
So for those who aren't paying attention to the conversation between Badu and Car, you would hear Rosie vocalizing these inner thoughts outwardly to herself. And it's very weird to hear, obviously, this very one-way conversation that seems to have call and answer responses that she's not involved in.
It's like watching a scene with Smeagol and Gollum.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, since Evelyn's still in the bath, she would be hearing this and is kind of
Yes.
very confused.
In fact, you would be the one person witnessing this one-way, two-way conversation.
Am I in that or not?
No, you're not.
Yeah.
No.
Rosie?
Yeah?
Are you alright?
Yeah, I think I will be.
You know you were talking to yourself, right?
Oh no, I was talking to Greenie, and she points to her eye.
Yeah, that doesn't make it any better. Do you want the bath? I think I'm done.
Sure,
Try it.
yeah.
Try it.
Okay, yeah, she's gonna get out and wrap herself in a towel and step back so that Rosie can get in and looking very confused.
Do you get in, Rosie?
Yeah, Rosie does.
The amount of dirt that comes off Rosie before you leave the bath area, Aveline, is grim.
Yeah, because unlike Bayo, she does not take care of herself.
No, she does not. She's a dirty, dirty girl.
Yeah, Aveline just kind of turns and walks away, and she's just wrapped up in a towel and is like, I should probably get dressed, but I'm not going to right now.
Your first thought, Aveline, is where does she keep all the dirt? Her fur is so low. Like, she's got such short fur, but...
It's when you realize her hair is actually supposed to be light brown. It's just green from all the moss.
Oh God.
Yeah, she's just kind of looking at everyone going, don't go behind the curtain. Rosie's
Bathing.
having a bath. Although it could also be called stewing, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go that way.
Herbal tea.
As you guys finish up, first thing in the morning, well, no, not first thing, 10 in the morning, with Bardu readying his boat to leave, Saundal comes to you with a missive from Meldal. And I'm going to end tonight's session half an hour early just because I feel like I don't want to continue past without the others present. I feel like it's too important to have that final moment where you guys know what's going on. I don't want to make the decision for 2 players. So call it there for tonight. I think that's it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll call it there for tonight. Thank you for everybody who came and watched the session. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please follow or subscribe. Either or. Follows are far more precious to me than subscriptions. I gotta be honest. So please follow. If you are watching and you haven't checked out my friends Minas Murdoch or Yona the Bear, they are live right
Don't check me
now,
out.
having their players' perspective.
I'm horrible.
Quickly, can we get a nice round of applause? Well done, Gambo. You crazy bastard. You was amazing. We just want to say thank you. Oh, and our counter of the day. Yeah, you did, you little bastard. Aveline, how many slaps did we hit tonight? That's the final question.
13.
Oh, 13.
13 slaps. So let's have a look at the poll. Viewing the results of the poll, we had 3 people who picked 10 to 14 DM breaks and player breaks. I was one too. Yeah.
Can't remember what I went with.
Someone went 15 plus and you were just slightly out.
So close.
Guys, thank you very much for coming to watch us. We hope you enjoyed the stream. Peace out wherever you are on the fucking planet. We'll be back Saturday, 8 p.m. GMT to 11 p.m. GMT. Peace, people.
R.I.P. the Queen.